A family traveling in Mexico is brutally murdered. Impeachment inquiry testimony transcripts are released, and an Oklahoma officer is convicted of murder. This is OU Nightly. Thanks for joining us for OU Nightly. I'm Talon Forbis.
And I'm Grace Whitten. A tragic event at the U.S.-Mexico border. 3 American mothers and 6 children, including 2 infants, were brutally killed yesterday while traveling. Matt Rascone has the details after speaking with other members of the family.
It's beyond difficult to describe.
They just saw their families killed.
The heartbreak one feels.
Every one of them were young.
All of them.
At the loss of loved ones.
They need to step in and protect their citizens.
Taylor Langford was born and raised where it all happened, more than 1,000 miles south of Salt Lake, in a small town below the southern border near Bavispe.
They saw the smoke and went up to see what was going on. And
the first sign of tragedy, the charred remains of a car that Langford says belonged to his cousin Ronita. He says she and 4 of her children, including baby twins, were inside when they were ambushed, shot, and then burned alive.
This is for the record. Nita and 4 of my grandchildren are burnt and shot up.
Helpless families are being innocently killed down there.
These are U.S. citizens.
Langford says his other cousin Christina, who was in a separate car, was also killed, but her baby somehow survived.
This was an attack on families, women and children.
Langford says his aunt Donna was also killed, along with several of her 9 children.
It's not just got caught in gunfire in the wrong place at the wrong time. This is a whole new level of cartel violence.
Amazingly, though, some managed to escape and alert others.
Most of them are hunkered down. They don't know what else to do.
They're terrified. They're waiting for help from the government.
Waiting, hoping, praying the heartbreaking news will end.
In the attack and flown from Mexico to Arizona hospitals, The family members have lived in Mexico for decades and are part of a breakaway Mormon sect. Many of them hold dual citizenship between the United States and Mexico.
And Kayla Davis is in the News Center with the latest on the impeachment inquiry transcript release. Kayla.
Thanks, Talon. Impeachment inquiry testimony transcripts from U.S. Ambassador to the European Union, Gordon Sondland, and former Special Envoy, Kurt Volker, have been released. Sondland changed his original testimony by explaining he did know about Trump wanting a quid pro quo on September 1st. In Volker's claims, he said there is no validity to Trump's Biden allegations. The White House press secretary said today that the testimonies show, quote, there is less evidence for this illegitimate sham than previously thought. And today is Election Day for Mississippi, Kentucky, and Virginia. These races will decide the next governors of Kentucky and Mississippi and the makeup of the Virginia legislature. In Kentucky, Governor Matt Bevin faces a tough re-election bid against Democrat Andy Beshear. The Republican-controlled Mississippi House of Representatives might have to select the next governor if neither candidate can pass the state's Jim Crow-era election system. And Virginia Democrats are fighting to flip control of both chambers of the General Assembly. The outcome of the races could shed light on how the U.S. is leaning in the middle of an impeachment inquiry as it heads into a presidential election year. And the FBI arrested a man for attempting a hate crime on a Colorado synagogue. Officials called him a domestic terrorist and described his alleged anti-Semitic ideology and desires for a racial holy war in court documents. The man is charged with attempting to obstruct the free exercise of religious beliefs with the attempted use of explosives. And there are some interesting music choices in the Frozen 2 soundtrack, with Panic at the Disco performing Into the Unknown as one of the new songs. Artists such as Casey Musgraves and Weezer will be featured as well.
That's awesome. Thank you, Kayla.
And I don't know about you, Grace, but it definitely felt amazing to walk around campus today without having to shiver.
I can definitely agree with you on that one. Hannah Scholl is here to tell us if this nice weather is here to stay. Hannah?
Yeah, it's actually been a beautiful day today. We were in the 60s and it's currently 66. We have some clouds that have moved through, but it's still feeling pretty nice out there all across the state. 66 in Oklahoma City, 67 in Norman. We're just in the low 60s out in western Oklahoma, but we almost reached the 70s out in eastern Oklahoma and even 70 in Idabel. But coming up, how much longer will these nice temperatures stick around, and when can you expect rain? Back to you at the desk.
Thank you, Hannah. An Oklahoma City police officer has been convicted of second-degree murder. The jury found Sergeant Keith Sweeney guilty in 2017 shooting death of Dustin Pigeon, who was deaf. Two fellow officers testified that although Pigeon was suicidal, he was unarmed and didn't pose a threat. Although the formal sentencing date has not been set, the jury suggests Sweeney served 10 years in prison.
The Oklahoma Supreme Court has temporarily blocked a ban on an abortion procedure. This decision was made Monday after the Tulsa Women's Clinic appealed a lower court's decision to uphold a ban on a second trimester abortion procedure. The clinic requested the temporary injunction because they believe the law would be detrimental for women.
OU's Vice President for Research and Partnerships appointed 2 administrators to the department. Randy Hughes and Ann West were each appointed to the position of Associate Vice President. Hughes is the Dean of the Graduate College, and West is Chair of the Department of Chemistry and Biochemistry and Director of the Center of Biomedical Research Excellence in Structural Biology. The appointments are pending Board of Regents approval.
Boutique gyms are popping up more and more recently. When we come back, we'll tell you why this seems to be a growing trend.
Plus, ever wondered how technology affects child development? Coming up, we'll tell you what researchers found out.
The latest trend in exercise is boutique fitness. OU Nightly's James Myers has details on why these gyms are gaining attraction in the college student market.
They've been sprouting up around Norman everywhere. Boutique gyms following a more personalized workout regimen, attracting the attention of several college students. In the past year alone, multiple gyms have opened around Norman that are boutique, drawing students away from Sarkey's complex and forcing the gym to update to keep up with new workout trends. According to Insider Fit, people are steering away from traditional gyms like Sarkey's.
I kind of like the idea of having a membership somewhere. It's sort of like more private.
With few boutique workouts offered, including F45, students are saying the gym is outdated.
Just a little bit old and weirdly situated. There was just nothing to it, you know what I'm saying? No energy.
Enter businesses like Cycle Bar, geared towards making a personalized fitness experience.
I'll give you an analogy, cafeteria. Why did they take out the cafeteria at Norman, and why in the student union did they put a lot of small restaurants? Because people wanted choice, they wanted value, they wanted differentiation.
And it shows. Cycle Bar, Orange Theory, Crunch, along with several other boutique gyms have opened within the last year for the college student market.
Having that campus so close nearby, it definitely was aimed towards college students.
Sarkey says they will renovate the gym soon with money gained from the Student Government Association, which could bring back students lost to boutique fitness. In Norman, James Myers, OU Nightly.
Sarkey's received around $500,000 to update the gym and should be done with renovations by the end of 2020.
November is National Diabetes Month, and while there is no cure, there are ways to manage and prevent it. McKenzie Gladney explains in today's Health Beat.
Diabetes affects more than 30 million people, and officials say 1 in 4 people don't even know they have it. According to the Center for Disease Control, it's the 7th leading cause for deaths in the United States. It's characterized by high levels of blood sugar resulting from defects in insulin production, and a person can lower their chances by exercising regularly, maintaining a healthy diet, and losing weight. Keep an eye on possible symptoms such as frequent urination, excessive thirst, and slow healing wounds. House Speaker pro tempore Harold Wright recently held an interim study to examine secondhand smoke and exposure to related illnesses in Oklahoma. Data revealed that only 20% of Oklahomans smoke, but has the highest rate of those who smoke in the nation, which averages 17%. Data also shows that increased prevalence among high school students, specifically e-cigarettes or vaping, causes illnesses to spike at an earlier age. One solution suggested is to increase the production of tobacco education in Oklahoma. A new study looked at year-olds who use TVs, tablets, and smartphones for more than 1 hour a day. Researchers said those children have lower levels of development in the brain's white matter, and that's an area key to the development of language, literacy, and cognitive skills. The new study used a special type of MRI and is the first to document screen time and brain structure development in preschool-aged kids. The study was published in a journal on Monday in JAMA Pediatrics. Back to you at the desk.
Thank you, McKenzie. And if you ever find yourself walking alone on campus at night, use Safe Walk instead. We'll tell you how to use the service when we come back.
And Hannah is back with a look at the forecast.
Yes, coming up, I will tell you who's going to be needing an umbrella tomorrow and when you can expect those colder temperatures. Welcome back to OU Nightly. I'm Hannah Scholl with your weather for today. Taking a look outside, we do have some clouds sticking around, but those temperatures are really nice out there. 65 degrees, and it's going to be cooling off as you go throughout your evening, but just to the mid-50s. We do have a chance of rain as you enter your evening, but tomorrow morning we're starting off the day really nice, and it's actually going to be very nice until you reach the evening, and that's when we're going to be starting to see some rain because we do have a cold front coming through as you go through your day tomorrow. So during the day we're going to reach the 60s, but then it's going to start to cool off as you go throughout your evening on Wednesday. And here we are on Thursday morning, 36 degrees to start off your Thursday. And then as you go through the day on Thursday and into Friday, we're going to be getting even colder. So you're starting off your day on Friday in the 20s. So enjoy these 60s while they're here because they are not going to be sticking around for long. Taking a look at your satellite and radar, that cold front is not only going to be bringing that cold, but also some rain. So these are the scattered showers that you could be seeing tonight. That's not the main chance of rain that you could be seeing. All of that rain, the main chance is going to be for your Wednesday afternoon and evening. Some places are going to be seeing some heavier rain, but here in Norman and Oklahoma City, we're mostly just going to be seeing some light to moderate rain. But as those temperatures drop, you could even be seeing some ice enter the forecast out in western Oklahoma. But as the temperatures drop, that rain should also be moving out. So here in Norman and Oklahoma City, we're not going to be expecting any winter precipitation along with this rain. So again, for your day tomorrow, we have a pleasant day, but then some PM rain chances once you enter your afternoon. And then Thursday's when you have that temperature drop and you have that rain coming through Wednesday night and into Thursday morning. So looking at your 7-day forecast, you need to be looking at the weather every morning because depending on the day, it could be 60s or it could be 30s.
I'm not looking forward to it. We got a glimpse of that cold weather, and I'm ready for it to be summer again.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Well, thank you, Hannah. The University of Oklahoma offers a free service to anyone walking on campus at night. Students, faculty, staff, and visitors can contact SafeWalk to request an escort to walk them safely to their destination. SafeWalk utilizes resident advisors who are screened and approved by OUPD. Escorts will arrive within 15 minutes and carry a flashlight at all times.
I think it just offers a way for us to feel protected on campus in case anything were to happen or in case we just feel in danger.
Students can call 405-325-WALK from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. 7 days a week.
And there sure is a lot of college basketball games happening tonight.
Lucas Whitaker is here to tell us more. Lucas?
You got that right, guys. It's a perfect night if you love college basketball. Lots of good games tonight. You are not going to want to miss this. And plus, a Sooner basketball preview of the season opener against the Roadrunners tonight. So stick around. The sports is next. Welcome back to OU Nightly Sports. I'm Lucas Whitaker, and OU basketball tops the sports test tonight. The Oklahoma Sooners take the court for the first time this season, opening tonight against the UT San Antonio Roadrunners at 7 p.m. Our very own Parker Thune has the preview.
Marked today in history as day one of the Davion Harmon era. As the Crimson and Cream welcome UTSA here to the Lloyd Noble Center to open their season, the highly regarded four-star point guard makes his Sooner debut.
Me and the other 13 of us, we gotta step up. No, I take that on my shoulders. No, I gotta come in, or we're gonna miss, a good 15, 20 points that I do. So I think I gotta make that up.
As skilled as he is, the biggest thing about him is how hard he competes. You know, he just competes really hard, and every day is no different. And he's got a great attitude about that.
Now the standout freshman will be charged right off the bat with filling a pretty significant void in this Sooner offense. They'll be without star forward Christian Doolittle. Coach Lon Kruger announced yesterday that Doolittle had been suspended one game by the NCAA for participating in an unsanctioned summer league. However, if early season practices and scrimmages are any indication, Harmon is more than capable of stepping right in, scoring and distributing with equal aplomb, and providing a meaningful contribution in his first real taste of collegiate action. From the Lloyd Noble Center, Parker Thune, OU Nightly.
And there's plenty of college basketball to go around tonight. A couple of marquee matchups between some of college basketball's elite programs. Number 3 Kansas battles number 4 Duke at the Madison Square Garden tonight at 6. And for the first time ever, the number 1 ranked team plays the number 2 team to open the season. The Michigan State Spartans are holding the throne at number 1, paying a visit to number 2 ranked Kentucky at 8:30. So if you're a college basketball fan, sit back and enjoy the night. Oklahoma middle blocker Brianna Kataku was awarded the Big 12 Defensive Player of the Week. Kataku led the Big 12 with 19 blocks and averaged 2.4 blocks per set. The OU senior had a stellar game last week against Baylor, matching her career high with 10 blocks while chipping in 6 kills and 1 assist. The OKC Thunder square off tonight against the Orlando Magic, playing the final game of its 3-game homestand. Coming off one of the team's stronger performances against the Pelicans on Saturday, OKC now faces a Magic team that's got some size. The Thunder averaged 49.7 rebounds per game compared to Orlando's 46.3. Your Monday Night Football action featured plenty of big plays from the Cowboys, who played the Giants last night. Just check out that effort from Cowboys receiver Michael Gallup. The Giants got creative to try and keep up, but rookie quarterback Daniel Jones was a bit overwhelmed by the Cowboys' defense. The Cowboys walked away with the win, 37-18. And the game had a break because a cat got onto the field. The furry visitor ran onto the MetLife field during the second quarter. It delayed the game, but I don't think fans were too upset about that delay. And could this black cat be the reason the Giants lost? You know, guys, that's not really a good omen when a black cat runs on the field during your home game and the other team just turns the game around.
Very true. Thank you, Lucas.
Thank you. Have you ever wanted to meet a character from The Office? Well, now students at the University of Oklahoma have a chance.
Yes, find out when Rainn Wilson will be here next.
I'm Sinclaire Jacobs at the OU Nightly Update Desk. 2 Oklahoma senators have filed a bill to create President Donald J. Trump Highway. The renamed section of highway would be on world-famous Route 66. The bill will be heard in the next legislative session this winter. And Oklahoma resident Jim Fisher is running as a Republican for District 2 Commissioner. The veteran will focus on infrastructure needs and keeping positive relations with the County Jail Trust. District 2 covers the southeastern counties in Oklahoma. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Sinclaire. The Office, a show many of us know and love, and maybe some of us even dream of meeting one of the characters. On November 14th, OU's campus will be saying Bears Beats Bureau as the CAC Speakers Bureau, has booked Rainn Wilson for their event this year.
All actor and businessman Wilson is best known for his role as Dwight Schrute in the popular show The Office. Outside of his time on the show, Wilson co-founded the media and entertainment company Soul Pancake.
He also helped start the nonprofit Light Haiti, which provides academic support and art programs benefiting young girls. Wilson is the most anticipated guest the Speakers Bureau has ever had. Tickets are on sale now, with the proceeds of the event going to CAC's official philanthropy Soonerthon.
Speakers Bureau anticipates a sellout crowd for the event.
That's right, so if you're looking to go, be sure to grab your tickets soon.
And if you guys remember nothing from my forecast, remember you need an umbrella tomorrow afternoon, and that temperatures are going to drop drastically Wednesday into Thursday. So Thursday, it's actually going to be really cold compared to the past few days. And all that rain, of course, is also going to be coming through Wednesday night into Thursday. But the temperatures are actually going to bounce back pretty nicely for your weekend. So 62 for your day on Saturday and 61 on Sunday. But then we have another cold front coming through early next week. So it's going to be bouncing back from winter to summer over the next few days as you go throughout the week.
Okay, I did have a few outdoor plans to plan on Thursday, but hey, I may push them back to the weekend, save those outdoor activities for when it's not freezing cold.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you, Hannah. And thank you for watching OU Nightly, brought to you by the Gaylord College of Journalism and Mass Communication on the University of Oklahoma campus.
We'll see you back here tomorrow night, live at 4:30.
Have a great evening.
Good night.